Time for us to eat it. On Memphis Morning News, Allan, the food dude, is now in the house.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Oh, a little hungry. Not as hungry, though, because we had Mr. Bohannon brought us some food earlier, too. He was trying to play the part of the food dude.
Oh, well, that's all right. It's all right. There's plenty of food to go around.
He didn't cook what he brought. He went through a drive-thru. What are you feeding us today, Allan?
Well, all right. Let's do our usual.
Warm.
Is it warm or cold?
Oh, you've been on this cold kick for a while.
Been on a cold kick for a while. Kind of got called out on it a little bit. Got called out on not doing anything international in a while.
Oh,
boy.
Allan loves pasta.
Monkey brains or something.
Smells good.
Like
yeah.
Indiana Jones.
What are the little chunks of meat in here?
Well,
Don't
there
ask.
you go.
Yeah, don't ask. If you have to ask, you shouldn't eat
Just
it.
get it
Well,
down.
there you go.
Just get it down. Open up and say, "Ah."
Welcome to a little Tocino and rice and pasta.
Tequila, rice, and pasta. I don't drink.
Tocino,
Oh,
yep.
okay. Okay, here we go.
Is that chicken or pork?
That's pork.
All right.
It's pork. Basically, it's just a Latin style ham. This one's done with a little pineapple, so you'll notice a little hint of sweetness.
I'd like a little more hint of cheese, but that's okay.
Yeah, I wanted you to taste the other stuff besides just the Monterey Jack. Next time I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna ditch a block of cheese and bring the rest of y'all something to eat.
Oh, that's good.
So, just one of these crazy, simple, easy dishes. It's some diced tomatoes. It's a little onion. It's a little garlic. It's basically the taste. In this particular case, I like the Spanish-style rice, so you add some fresh tomatoes, a little green chilies.
Oh, there's rice in there, huh?
There's a few little jalapenos floating around in there.
I like this. I'll tell you why, because you're right. I don't know about you guys, but I can kind of taste a little bit of everything in this one.
It's again light.
The idea is don't with cheese because I love cheese so much, but this is it's good.
Yeah, you just got a little blend of flavors.
You know it's good because we haven't heard anything out of Brightwell since we
you
started eating.
It's good. You can put some more heat in it.
Well, see,
that can make just a little bit of the heat.
And that's on the table.
You can really.
Yeah, and that's on the table. If you want to
Jack it
slap
up
a little
and-
extra hot pecani sauce on there, do so. If you want to hit it with a little red hot, absolutely. But, the idea is bring the base flavor mix to the table, and that's what your table dressings are for. So if you've got, and in every family, you think like a family of 5, and that kind of seems to be a number, leaps to my mind. You got 3 different flavor profiles at that table, easy, because you got somebody that don't like anything hot, somebody that loves hot, and somebody that, hates celery or whatever, Every
I'm the
family.
breadwinner. You're liking what I'm putting on that table. So.
Now, look at how many nationalities you've mixed in this, because there's pasta in there.
There is a little pasta in
United
there.
You said
Nation.
Spanish rice?
Yep, the little Spanish rice, and that is actually a Filipino Tocino. So we went a little around the world on that one.
Where'd you get the pork from?
A friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
A friend of mine was, Allan, you like stuff all over the world, and I've got.
Zoo.
My friend's petting zoo, which
The 2023 Fall Fest.
Time to retire Charlotte.
Well,
I thought you were bringing the pig to the kid's birthday party. Well, actually, sorry.
I did. He made a commitment.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? So
You're not going to pet the pig. You're going
just hush.
Yeah.
He will be fondly remembered.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it's a good balance.
I like it.
Again,
dish.
it's a lightly flavored dish that you can get by most of the people in the house. So some of these, off the wall kind of international foods that you see sitting on the shelf right there at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And buy one, try it. You might scare yourself. You might actually enjoy somebody else's kind of pre-flavor mix, and then you throw your own spin on it.
Now, if someone's making like something, and I think this is good. This is, an American palate will like this too. But every now and then, mom's going to roll the dice and try, a little international.
Oh, absolutely.
But you always got to have if you're going to do this as a family, you always got to have the backup, like loaf of bread and bologna or something, just in case the roll of the dice doesn't come up for you that night.
All right. Well, before
I got pretty upset one Thanksgiving. Before we went to the family Thanksgiving.
Right.
Becky tried to make something with like some walnuts and pineapple and stuff in it. And I was like, what? is going on? Yeah.
We're gonna have to get our sports department some therapy over food here. It's all right.
Not gonna work here.
All right. Now I'm a huge believer in before you roll the big dice, do a lead in. So if you're trying to bring in a new cuisine to your family and it's something you're experimenting with, don't go for the big, overwhelming dinner. And my favorite product category in the entire world is caviar. You would never just walk up to somebody, like I'll pick on Ditch because I can, and just say, here you go, Ditch. Here's, $300 worth of caviar in a spoon. Try this. He is going to be on the floor gagging.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be salt and fishy and nasty because he's not used to the cuisine.
You got to have a certain spoon, too, don't you?
Well,
then a metallic spoon ruin
and your pinky's got to be in the air when you...
No, I've seen it up James Bond movie. Don't you have to have like a... what's the spoon you got to have? Because the metal spoon ruins the flavors.
Yeah, whatever.
Does that just be
whatever.
Okay.
That's those James
That's
Bond movies.
movie lore.
That's movie lore. What I'm talking about is... but you just can't... You just can't bums rush somebody with a whole new cuisine. You can ease them in a little bit. If you've never tried Indian food... You've never had turmeric before. Yeah. All right, well, let's ease your family in with a little yellow rice before we go all in.
And blast your sinuses with some...
And we're really going for it all. Because they have no point of reference to make this think that it's good.
Samosas are the gateway to Indian food, by the way.
Oh,
Mimosas?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mimosa?
Mimosas are gross.
Mimosas go good with samosas.
Do you consider salmon eggs caviar?
They can be. Any fish egg can be, depending upon how you prep it.
We used to buy jars of salmon eggs to fish for trout.
Yep.
Allan, where do they find this incredibly simple dish?
All they got to do is pop over to thecookingtodayshow.com and they can follow along with our little kitchen shenanigans.